today. From Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers taking on Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's Week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Green Bay Packers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here we go with the Packer offense, guided by their decorated QB with a long list of Pro Bowls and other accolades next to his name, of course. Aaron Rodgers leading the way.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved early.
Right to the air is Rodgers. And incomplete to open things up.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Rodgers. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. The numbers for Jones last week, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on two separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're sixes.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop him short of a first down.
They'll run it with Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll go again to Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. He's got a man. It's his fullback. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. On play action, Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tonyan, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And it's now a 7-0 game. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Robert Tonyan capping it all off on the touchdown grab. This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So potentially a good chance now to answer back from the touchdown a minute ago as they get 15 yards tacked on.
It's going to give them much better starting field position, and they didn't even have to make an extra play to get it.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Trying to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jones. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Well, this defense for the Chargers, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Jones is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
Jones again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. This Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a 3rd and goal situation. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So that, Charles, a big decision there on 4th and goal, and it works out.
And that is an example of a coach who's confident in his team. He didn't look at it as a gamble at all. He looked at it as belief. Great starting field position. Let's go ahead and deliver. And they do.
Extra point up and good for Santoso. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Herbert on 1st down now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He's got this to Williams, complete. Down inside the 10. A big play there for L.A. And even 40 yards. Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler punching it in from a yard away. And the Chargers have cut it back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On 2nd down, it's Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
And again, it's Rodgers. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll go with Jones. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. So they'd converted their first 2 fourth-down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that third one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get him off the field with a 3 and out.
Out to his left. And this is caught by Williams. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Play action. It's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. That's out to the flat for Gordon. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Throw left side complete. That's McKinney. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. On 4th down, Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. On 1st down, Rodgers. Open man, Amari Rodgers complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So we're at halftime, but no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. This one fielded at the 5, and able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's McKinney. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Up the middle with Eckler. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw here, Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKinney. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Eckler, they run left side. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Herbert operating from the red zone. Rolling to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
On second and 10, Herbert. He'll buy some time right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble, 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. McPherson on for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. Looking deep downfield. Oh, wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tonyan, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have moved out in front. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And the lead is now 21-14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And down he'll go at the 25. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Here's Herbert. He's got it to Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Dancing to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sport.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Adrian Amos with a pick. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Jones. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll run again. And this time he's not going anywhere. In fact, he'll lose yardage back to the 3. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Now Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Calvin Ridley from 3 yards out. And the Packers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good from Santoso. And the lead now up to 14. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Herbert off of play action. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. On the move to his left. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Herbert throws complete to Williams. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Wide open. It's Allen, complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Eckler now between the tackles. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here are the Packers now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 34. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing is Rodgers. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw, Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Got Dobbs over the middle. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. After the penalty, it's Jones. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. They'll try again with Jones. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. Able to slither by, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Up and good for Santoso.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
Herbert.
They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
He finds his target, Allen. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.